Madden '08. This is our Miami Dolphins franchise, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final game of the year. Y'all always want to be playing in the last game of the year. Well, here we are. Last game of the year. Taking on them old Seahawks out of Seattle. I'm sorry, but every time I see the Seahawks, I just think of Dave Craig. That's who I think of. Every time. I'm sure everybody has somebody they think of. For me, it's Dave Craig. And for the Dolphins, come on. Obviously. Larry Tonka. I'm kidding. Dan Marino. Dan Marino's the guy I think of. But let's see what they say is going to happen, boys, huh? Oh, Seahawks by 10. Hey, man, I wouldn't doubt it. They're obviously a good team if they made it this far. Luck only carries you so far in the NFL. So, we got a battle on our hands, boys. I really do. I really do believe we do. Mr. Hadnot has done an excellent job this year, and I do agree that sometimes these older guys are pushed out too soon. And I'll be honest with you, I'll be the first one to cut you loose. Sometimes it's just what you got to do. It's a business in the NFL, guys. It's not like college, where you can pick a guy and like him and keep him around on the team for 4 or 5 years just because you like him. No, it's the NFL, bro. You got to produce. So, Mr. Hadnot, you must be doing something right, because you're still here. Of course, that doesn't mean you'll be here next year. Keep that in mind. Because every year, every player could be replaced. With free agency and draft and the way kids are coming out of college, I could replace you next year if I had to. And I hate to say it, but that's true. So, enjoy your ride, man. Find it odd that both the articles they put today are about how our players are old. At 29 and 27, respectively. Listen, I understand. By 30, 31, if you're not you're not a top tier NFL player, you should be off coaching somewhere. And I'm 100% behind it. But come on, dude. Man's had a great season. Don't ruin it by calling him old. Anyway, guys, I'm done with all this. Let's just go ahead and get to the damn football game that we played 20 football games to get to, well, 19 to get to. All right, boys, we're the home team today. I mean, they are clearly better than us, 89, 90, 88, 91. We're 87, 87, 87, 84, so they're better than we are. They won 13 out of 18 games, so they're pretty damn good. Putting up 23 points a game. Look at that defense. That's what's going to get us, boys. Second overall, second against the rush, 11th against the pass. What a coincidence, because we like to throw the ball a little bit. Their offense is middle of the road. The defense holds them in here, boys. So let's not give the defense an opportunity to hold them in here. Let's do what we do what we know how to do, and just get on out of here with a Super Bowl title. Sounds good to me, right? I think it should sound good to everybody else. And here we are, boys and girls. The Super Bowl. You gotta love it. Wearing them all greens today, boys. Or teal. No, whatever. It's a fucking green, dude. Oh, God, they've got a Hasselbeck. Oh, boy, it's going to be a toughie. It's always a toughie when you're taking on a Hasselbeck. Yep, they got a Hasselbeck. All right. Well, nothing we can do about it now, boys. Let's just take them on. They're wearing all white. We're wearing all green, teal. I like it. White helmets, they got dark helmets. This is beautiful. Worked out lovely. All right, boys. You know you want the ball first, so just go ahead and take it. Yep, just go ahead and take the ball. There you go. There you go. All right, boys, let's get it. Super Bowl. I love starting with my defense. I'm 100% behind that. Mr. Feely kicks us off here, as he's done many times this year. Oh, son, it ain't worth it.
Give this one a shot.
Double Z. What we're going with, boy? We're going with the old double Z. Trying to get a pick on the first play, big man. You almost did just that. Oh, too wide here.
Defense here.
I like it, bud. I like it. Go ahead and show that blitz while we're at it. Nope. Gonna bring up third down and 10. Too wide again, so we're gonna have a lot of too wide today, huh? A lot of too wides today. I'm okay with that. We all know I'm a big fan of too wide. Nope. Fourth down. That's what I'm talking about, D.
Time to call a special teams play.
Punt return, right? That took all 14 seconds, boys. I like it. I like that a lot. Missed again. Back to return. Should have fair caught that, but yeah, no, it is what it is, boys. Let's go.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Okay, we're going to play action right off the rip, huh? Who's my man? Mr. Martin? I want to switch it again, but we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and just let it see what it does. Oh, great. Not only do we get an incompletion, we get a holding call. Hey, at least we get the down back. Way to go, guy. First play of the game on the offense, and you decide to hold.
You need some serious yards on this play.
No, I'll be honest here. If we weren't an NFL team, I'd sit him for the rest of the game. I would sit his ass down in a heartbeat for the rest of the game. You would be sitting and watching. He gone. Wave by, boys. Can you wave? Because he gone. A simple screenplay that I don't normally run. Gets run today. Gets a 6. They would just pay back for that bad holding call. Because, yeah, no. Now they're wide open, guys. Wide open. Just 60 yards, 60 plus yards. Yeah, 60 plus. Oh, boy. That's good stuff there, fellas. That is solid stuff. That's how you want to do it. That is how you want to do it right there, guys. All right, D. Come out here, get us another 3 and out, another 14-second possession. We'll be solid. I'll be honest, I wanted to, a hold on them. Yeah, we'll accept it. Back it up. You calling it both ways? Yeah, you can call all day then. All right, boys, let's go.
This is what I would call in this situation.
All right, Coach, I'm going to trust you. I think a cover 4 on first down in the Super Bowl down by 7 is the way to go, but you do you, man. He's won the Super Bowl. I haven't, so. Oh. Clipping. We'll accept it. Back him up. The 21-yard or 11-yard spin. What you got for me, Coach?
Good defense for this situation.
I don't like the way that looks at all. Okay. Boys love running down every second on that clock now, don't they? That's all right. That's all right. Oh, we got a 3 wide, boys. Watch out.
This is a good one to call.
2nd and 13. We got 3 wide. They broke the 2. They broke the 2, boys. They broke the 2. Let's go. Come on, Tillman. Get him up. Line in. He just straight dropped that one, boys. Heard them footsteps. There were 3 Dolphins around him.
A smart coach would call this one.
2-man under here. We're going to go on 3rd and 13. We're going to tell everybody to line up. Get with your man. Let him know you're there. Give him a little kiss. A little pat on the butt if you like. Line in. There you go. Whoa. We see that again? No? Not going to show me that one? I want to see old boy get beat up, but all right. Let's go with that middle return because, well, we're right in the middle of the field. So Ryan Plackmeyer? I like it, Ryan. Yeah, that's what when I first saw that name, all I saw was place kicker. But, yeah. Should have fair catch the last one, so we're going to definitely make sure and fair catch this one. All right, boys, we got ourselves 3 and out. Let's go ahead.
And be patient with it. Don't force it into
that sounds good. Let's do that. I want to run clock here. I want to burn this bad boy down. We're only just under 10 minutes here, and we're on our 2nd possession. So. Okay, I'm banging away on that triangle, but I guess that just doesn't exist in this world. Okay, 8-yard loss. That's fine.
Down right here.
That's fine.
This is what it's all about.
Chambers option here, boys. We're going to, 11 total yards for the Seahawks so far. 66 for the Dolphins. That's good. That's good. Found the soft spot. 1st down. Look at that, boys. That's beautiful. Lovely. Lovely.
Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice.
Fullback dive. I know you want me to run that halfback power. I know, but we're going to run that. Mr. Chambers already has 96 yards, but let's remember, he's our touchdown guy on the screen pass. So. Old Sless, with what might be his last game, he picks up 1. So, hey, buddy, you're in the book.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
I hear you, throw it. Gamble. Move you over here. I like it. I like it. Confuses him. I like it. Go. Good job, Mr. Campbell. The whole point of bringing you in motion. 3rd and inches.
Play to pick up a few yards.
Why would it be 1st down? No, we can't do that. It's 3rd and inches. Well, actually, if it's 1st down, people get up and go to the fridge, get something to drink. They miss something. If it's 3rd and inches, they're going to hang around. Okay. There you go, big man. There you go. Get that 1st down, baby.
Keep an eye on the safety. Take advantage of the spots where the defense looks soft.
They were starting to get what I wanted here. We're burning that time up, burning it. I already got it down under 7. Because that's what this game's all about, guys. It's about time. It's about possession. Good job, son. Seahawks don't look like they came to play here in the 1st half.
So you're lined to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Well, Sless is just running a straight haul-ass route, so it's all good. Keep my eye on Martin here. I'm going to keep my eye on. Oh, Sless, you got to break that one, big guy. You got to break that 1st tackle, brother. Mr. Trufant. Hope you're okay, son. Had to think you made it to the Super Bowl to get hurt. 2nd and 7 coming up here.
And make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Yeah, we're going to swap over to the tight end on this one here. I don't like these walkie. No. No, we're going to the tight end. No, that's not what I wanted. Go. Mr. Chambers. 1st down once again.
The end zone and get the ball in there.
Let's flop that draw. We'll run it. We haven't run a draw yet, so we got to run one. Got 100 yards receiving already. Of course, you know. You get that big long screen, and that's what's going to happen. Excellent way to turn the play outside because he was running into a wall there. Picks up 5. Going to bring up 2nd and 5.
Get the ball to the open man. You can't give him an easy pick.
Where we going here? Mr. Martin? I'm going to go Mr. Toledo instead, boys. What's Celeste doing? He's blocking? Okay. Look out here. Square? Okay. Go. Well, got it off at least. He was open. 3rd and 5.
This is where you have to get some yardage and
Yeah,
convert.
not happening.
Go with the play that you practice the most.
Well, it ain't the fucking slot screen, pardon my language, I can tell you that. Let's go, Booker. Mr. Booker. Be a hero, baby. Daddy needs you to be a hero right now. I don't know what happened there. All right, let's kick the field goal, boys. 2 scores better than no scores. Mr. Filion once again. It's nice to sit here in the Super Bowl and reminisce and think about the season and what the boys have done. Mr. Feely had an amazing year. As many players will most likely be doing on this team, he'll probably be getting a lot of money. 4:25 left first quarter here. Miami 10. Seattle nothing. The 12-play 56-yard drive took 5 minutes off the clock. That is exactly what I wanted. I know it only takes 1 second to score a touchdown, but the thing is you got to be on the field to score that touchdown. 3 wide.
Coach will call this one.
Weak blitz it is. We're not going to show the blitz. We're going to show our coverage. We all know how I feel about showing that coverage. I love it. Nope. You're not going to run against us, brother. You can give that up. 2nd and 11.
This defense looks good.
We don't do that. I don't run that kind of play. Sorry, I say this every time, but I feel if you need to run that kind of play, you don't need to be worried about defense then, because you ain't got it. Nice play, it worked. Got you 6. Go 2-man spy. I say this every time, but I'll say it again. I don't run cover 0. Now, you can call cover 0 all you want. It ain't happening. It ain't getting run. Nope. Did not get it again.
This is a good special teams play.
I missed 1 of 3, Coach, so you got a 33. Missed again. Once again, heading to the back, as he's done many times as well. And won a couple awards for it. So, you know. All right, boys. Halfback lead.
Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
I mean, of course, what you want to do here is you want to run this thing down to, 45 seconds or so, get a touchdown out of the deal. That's what you want. Is it going to happen? Yeah. Damn, boys. It's the last game of the year, and y'all acting like it's spring practice.
Okay, go on a quick count here and just fling that ball in there.
Quick count it is, Coach. Who's my guy out here? Circle? Okay, let's go. Go. He looked better open to me. Better open? Does that make sense? Better? Who cares?
If you notice him coming up in the run, use some play action. Those defensive backs will take a step forward, and that should be all your speed receiver needs to burn him.
6 of 8, 125 yards and a touchdown today for Culpepper. Mr. Martin, there you are, sir. There you are.
Go with the ground.
Dolphins just tearing them up.
To him.
That's what we're trying to do. But every time I run this play, I get a clipping or a holding or... All right, there you go, boys. That was good. That was good.
Protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here.
A lot of play action.
Get some time
had to run the ball a lot today.
Get open.
Coach, please. Oof, oof, oof. Come on, man. Damn, son, it's the Super Bowl. That is 3 plays that were first downs taken away by shitty penalties. And that's what it is at this point. We're the 19th, 20th game of the year, and y'all are holding on a simple run play? A simple pass play? Damn, boys. We're trying to eat these guys up here.
Go for the long pass. See if you can beat them deep.
Not going to get it off. That's the end of the first quarter. Miami 10, Seattle nothing. We're going to continue. We want to continue.
You got to have a big play here.
We're going to try it again. I think we might be going to the well here, guy. Keep going back to that well too many times. They're going to catch on now. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah. I might see what you were doing. Yeah, we were screwed anyway, so.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
No, we don't have a choice, Coach. You're right. Mr. Flynn out to punt. Yeah, that's what's going in the end zone. We know it is. So let's try to corner it a little bit. Oh, I stood back and gave him space because that's what you're supposed to do. You got lucky there, big fella. You're going back to 2 wide.
Good defense for this situation.
All right, Coach. I mean, let's not start sitting back already, guy. It's the second quarter. We ain't got the game won yet. Yeah, we ain't got the game won yet. Look at there. 4 green jerseys around him. I love it.
A smart coach would call this one.
Yeah, well. We all know about that now, don't we? 164 yards for the Dolphins today. 22 for the Seahawks. And why you guys, I understand you got a running, or you got a coverage there, but you see the running back coming outside. You know he's not going to throw the ball. Quit backing up. Brings up third down. 3rd and inches here. We'll go 2-man under. I don't know here, boys. 10 minutes. We knew that first down was coming. We gave it to him 2 plays ago. 3 wide once again, boys.
Call this defense.
Let's flip it. Thought that linebacker would have a better angle. I guess not. 2nd and 9 coming up here. I really thought he had the better angle.
This situation.
Well, Coach, you won one of these. I haven't yet. So we'll listen to it. Yeah, see, they're building now, boys. They're building. I mean, what? Can't have a Super Bowl where they get blown out, guy. They got to come in here and get something going on. Another 3rd and inches coming up here. 2nd one this drive, boys. Now you had a straight line at him. And you stopped.
This is a good special teams play.
Yeah, but we're going to go safe man because, if any time's the time to fake it, now would be the time to fake it. But that's just my opinion. Yep. That's at like the 25, dude. Come on. 28, that's what I'm talking
Be aware
about.
of the pressure here. If you feel the heat,
Spin
you
it.
got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
I mean, isn't that what we do all the time? Go tight end, fullback's our main guy here. We'll be keeping an eye on Mr. Booker out there, though. There you go. I didn't even see him. I'll be honest, I did not see the guy covering him. I wouldn't have thrown that if I'd have seen him. Doesn't matter, though. So let's get 6. That's all that matters.
Line to protect here. No, you line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Mr. Ginn, you're my guy. First down. Just under 8 minutes to go here. Second quarter.
If you don't like what you see with the defense, you can always audible into something else.
Dolphins holding a 10-point lead here. And remember, get the ball to start the second as well. So this is working out beautifully. Picks up about 13 there. Just destroying them, guys. I mean,
spread the ball around and make sure the defense.
did they come to play today?
They have to cover every receiver.
Certainly does not look like the Seahawks came to play. But this is just the second quarter, guys. Let's not, give up and be like, hey, go ahead and polish that trophy up for me. Mr. Booker. What a great receiving core we have on this team, guys. We really do.
A good running game will really open up the pass.
We really do have a great receiving core on this team. 11 to 13, 174 yards and a touchdown, Mr. Culpepper. Not a bad first half. We still got 6 minutes left, guys. Boy, they're coming, boys. They're coming. Slide them over. And, oh, foul. That was... Okay, yeah, we'll accept that. I'm about to say, that was a little rough tackle. That's where I was going before they interrupted me.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
Let's go flanker reverse, because, why not? Yeah, just try to get the first down. That play just takes too long to develop. Yeah.
Critical situation here. You
Fullback dive.
Make mistakes here in the red zone. Run this play and pick up some solid yardage.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're running it to pick up some solid yardage. Look at Sless. My man. Now, I know I keep talking about him retiring. I don't want him to.
Now pound the ball into the end zone.
He's one of those fellows on this team that will have a contract as long as he wants it. Every team I have has a couple of guys that as long as you want to play, as long as you want to keep on, you can come here and keep on. I'll keep signing you and signing you and signing you. And Celeste is one of those people.
They're probably looking for the run here. You should throw it and hope you get a guy wide open.
We're going to switch over to Mr. Toledo. Actually, you know what? My gut tells me to go Mr. Chambers. I don't know why, but it tells me that's where I need to be. Oh, that's pass interference? No? Sweet God, man.
Punch it in there.
Halfback slam. What more do we need? What more do you need for a pass interference all there, ref? My dude was running his route and then was stopped completely. That tends to, in my opinion, be a good enough variant. My God, that was beautiful. Can we see that again? Yeah, let's watch that again. All right, boys. Give it a second or two. Do it again. All right, boys. Let's watch him. Here we go. What? Oh, no. Get off me. Oh, I'm going to jump over you, and I'm in. Look, once again. Watch Celeste. Watch Celeste. Look at him. Get off me. Hell, that might even be worth it right there. Can we get something like that? Oh, that's beautiful. That's our shot right there, guys. That's our thumbnail right there. There it is. Whew. Mr. Brown, sir.
Kick it here.
You ain't got to do them like that. But I love that you did. Extra point here to make it a 17-point lead with 4:15 left here in the second. And there it is. Not where I thought we'd be, boys. But as I keep saying, this is only the second quarter. They come out here in the second half and just beat us stupid. 11 play, 67-yard drive, 4:14 off the play. Mr. Booker had 24 yards. A great catch right there when we needed it. And that's what makes this team special, is that it's full of cats that'll do things when we need it.
Give this one a try.
2-man under. Oh, come on, boys. I like to live with two of you down there, but one of you got to come down with that. But, as I always say, deflection's a stat, too.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
Flip it. Let's go. 2nd and 10 here. It's a good play, y'all. Y'all don't run that play 3 times a day. And every time you run it, there's a penalty. And I can understand why, because that's a long-term play, bud. That Max Strong? Right there, that's Strong. Is that Max Strong?
This play.
2nd and 18, we're going to go 2-man under once again. And once again, we're going to man everybody up like we did all year. That's how we ran all year. It's the NFL. I should be able to run man coverage. How you let him catch that, dude? There's 4 of y'all right there. Damn, guys. Now they're going to think they belong.
Call this defense here.
Man, 4 of you right there. Y'all let him catch that. Come on, boys. Nice tackle, son. Picks up 3. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 here. Coming up on 3 minutes left.
Defense will stop him for sure.
Here in the first half. Seattle looking to get that goose egg off the board. Let's be honest, they probably will. Out of bounds. No catch. No catch. 1 for 5 on 3rd downs today.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Yeah, we're going to have to linebacker contain. 3rd and 7 coming up here. Once again, just man it up real nice. Oof, 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 oof. Son, you'd have been like old man Willie. You'd have had a whole video montage of you intercepting that pass and running it back, big brother. Whew.
Time to call the special teams play.
Let's go field goal safe, man. But once again, yeah, I don't trust him. You can't trust him. I don't. Don't trust him at all. 49-yard attempt here. It's got the angle. Oh, and he missed it. What happened there at the end? Looked like a golf shot. That thing just trailed off. 2:29 left here. We take the ball over.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
We're going to run the slant play instead. I don't like curl flats because that, as we all know in this universe, is pick-off central. So we're not going to mess with that. Let's go again. Was hoping he could cut it right on up there, but that's all right.
Be aware of the pressure here.
Chambers option. We're going to get this off before the 2? Nah, we're not. Yeah, we're not going to get it off. There we go. 2-minute warning. 17-0 is your score.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those.
Now we're going to stick with my man over here this time, Mr. Chambers. He's done us well all game, so no point in thinking that he won't again. But y'all don't call no pass interference, huh?
Be efficient here.
My man got to literally, like, grab me, hold me down, and sit on me to get a pass interference call. Say, God, man. Y'all just... It's all right. If you'd have called the pass interference, we wouldn't have gotten that, huh?
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
It's the 3rd time we've called this slant play today. 5 catches, 122 yards, Mr. Chambers. The 3rd time today we've called this. Booker, my man, be a hero. Another 1st down. Team is clicking, boys. They are just rolling today.
Quickly here. If nothing's open
Slide out.
downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Telling you, man. I think Brown's the guy on this one. We're going to keep a look here on Mr. Ginn as well. Let's go. What'd I say? What'd I say? I said I felt Brown was the man on this one. Boom. 21 yards later, we got ourselves a 23-point lead. 2 touchdowns, Mr. Culpepper. He's wide open, guys. I mean, look at that. Wide open. Nothing you can do about that, boys. Nothing you can do about that. We're going to kick that extra point. $24-0 is your score. Minute 23 left in the second quarter. 5-play, 60-yard drive. Culpepper had all 60 yards passing. I mean, obviously. But I'm saying that all 60 yards were through the air. Now, I know they're not giving up already. We know that. Well, okay. But you have to think that maybe they're starting to think, maybe we don't win this. That has to be creeping into their heads over there on that sideline. Okay, maybe we don't win this game. Maybe you don't. I mean, I'll be honest, I'd rather the game be a little more competitive. Oh, boys, I'm telling you, you got to pick one of these off. I mean, I know we're up 24-0, but I believe if you pick one of these off, take it to the house, that will put the nail in the coffin.
One to call.
Now, we're going to go man. I like your idea, but we're going to go man coverage on the outsides. Yeah, I believe if you pick one of these off and take it to the Houston, this game's over. Then we done called it quits. That's another drop. Them boys dropping the ball left and right today. Third down. I'm going to bring up. Huh. Really? Let's go 2-man under. 3rd and 10 is what I was trying to say. They're 1 for 6 on 3rd down today, so I'm not really too concerned about it, in all honesty. Slide over. The tackle didn't move an inch. But, you know, we'll figure it out. You running it down? I'm okay with that, bro. Now, you know they're going to get down here. It's getting to the end of the quarter. You know they're going to do it. Just let them have it. Timeout. I like your style, boys. Got a minute left here in the first half.
This defense will stop them for sure.
Double Z, or double Z, as I like to call it. That's why you got to watch out switching, because I switched and it put me on the guy that was on him, that was running off in a direction that wasn't anywhere near what he was doing.
This is a good one to call.
That's why I don't normally switch when I'm on the lineman. Once I get to a lineman, I stick with him, because if you're not careful, that's what'll happen. You end up switching to the DB, and you got to be wide open to get 30 yards. Or their guy, I'm sorry, their guy will be wide open. If I don't switch, this is what happens. I can switch as the play occurs and then lay down the lumber. 2nd and 10.
This defense will stop them for sure.
Cover 1. Once again, man coverage, as always. Man up. Woo-hoo, I'm telling you, son. Hasselbeck, I'm going to get you eventually, big boy. 2 for 7 on 3rd down today.
Might work.
No, it's not going to work. 2-man under. I'm going to get you, Hasselbeck. Don't you worry about that, big brother. I will get you today. Almost got you again. I'm going to get you eventually. Let's go punt return, safe man. Yeah, why not, right? Kick is up, and he missed this one the other way. Damn, 3. Is it 3 or 15? Whoever the kicker is, you might be looking for a job after this one, boys. We're not going to run the wide receiver screen. We'll run curl drag. We're not running the wide receiver screen. We've already run it. I don't run screen plays, as we won't know. Mr. Campbell. Actually, you know what? Mr. Ginn. You're my guy. Okay. That didn't work out. 2nd and
All
10.
you need to do here is
Let's
run
just
some
go to half.
clock. Run the football
Let's
up
just
the
go to
middle.
half. I agree with Coach. Let's just go to half. Take our 24-point lead and let's head on. Oh. Y'all are hurting me, man. Y'all are hurting me. You really are. You are hurting me today. With this nonsense.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
Y'all are just hurting me with this ignorance. Y'all are. Hey, fuck it. Here's your flanker screen. You want your flanker screen? There it is. Oh, God, y'all hurt me. Y'all really do. Well, that didn't work.
Looks like there's room to the outside. Just make sure you keep it in bounds so the clock keeps on ticking.
Oh, we're just going to wait until the clock gets down to 1 and snap the ball and head to half with our 24-point lead, Coach. By the way, 99's offsides. You can clearly see that hand is across the plane. We don't call that anymore? Now we're going to run a play. Let's go I-form normal. Halfback lead dive. Yeah, this will count as us going for it on 4th down, but does it really matter? No, it doesn't. Go. Yeah, we'll take it. Like it matters. Now, the half should not be over. But they're going to call the half. Oh, no. All right, cool.
You better kick it here.
Sure. Let's kick it. That's a long way, bro. 34, 44, 51-yarder. Phil, you got it in you? I mean, I guess. And he got it. Look at there, boys. 27 0 to score at the half. Wow. 303 yards to 124. And a lot of that 124, let's be honest, was gathered in those last 2 drives there when they were running, trying to get some points on the board. 226 yards passing in the first half. They have 103. 14 first downs to 4. I mean, kick return yards are the only thing keeping them in it. They're 40% on 3rd down, which I'm not happy with, but they were 25. In the red zone. I want to see the penalties. They have more penalties than we do. That's weird, man. Because I swore we were getting feel like we were getting a penalty every other play. Time possession is lovely though. 15-13, 8:47. Let's check the Indies. Now, Mr. Culpepper's on fire. 234, 2 touchdowns, 16 completions. I think it was 19 attempts. If I'm correct. 21. I'm sorry. 16 21, 234, and 2 touchdowns. That's a game. That's the first half. 11 for 71, Mr. Brown. Most Less has 2 for 5. Mr. Chambers has 1 for 1. Mr. Chambers, though, 6 catches, 122 yards, and a touchdown. That's, once again, that's a game. We're only at the first half. Gann has 2 for 14. Booker has 2 for 34. Sless has 2 for 8. Mr. Martin, 1 for 17. Hagan, 1 for 10. Brown, 1 for 21. Campbell, 1 for 8. We spread it around, boys. 2 touchdowns, Mr. Brown, Mr. Chambers, but let's go to the bad stat. Only 1 drop, Mr. Chambers. Now, I want to see something, how many they have. 4? Yeah, I can accept that. That's decent. All right, let's go. 7 pancakes, Mr. Rosenthal, but I believe he had a couple of penalties as well. Yeah. Now, I know Lewinsky had a penalty. Now, you notice something here, boys. You notice that, right? Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl. How you boys gonna come out here and be Pro Bowl players and act like it's the first day? I know penalties are unavoidable, but come on, guy. Mr. Taylor, Mr. Allen, 3 tackles apiece. As I said, not a lot of offense for them today. 1 tackle for a loss. No sacks. But look at Tillman laying hits. How's he probable? I have to look into that one there. And Mr. Hill. You notice that, right? Free safety, strong safety. No picks as of yet, but I want to see. Man, how many catches allowed? Just 2, 4. That's okay. Porter, you got to be better than that, bro. I understand you're a linebacker, but Allen has 3. Now remember that's the guy they were talking about before. He's old. Remember that. He's old, guys. Allen's old. Mr. Daniels. And what? Keith Tractor Trailer? My man. No fumbles as of yet. None of that other fun stuff. 2 for 2 on field goals and made all those extra points. And you got 1 punt, 42 yards for the 1-year player. That is Mr. Flynn. I like your style, son. We're going to keep you around. No kick returns. Obviously, they didn't score. And 1 punt return for 5 yards from my man. All right, boys. We're up 24. Let's just go in here and just get it done. I mean, looking at that stat board right there, you can see this is a whooping. Oh, whoa, again. Let that man blindside you like that, brother.
Follow your blocking on this run. When you see the lane open, just accelerate right through it.
We're going to go with halfback slam instead of off tackle. Just because that off tackle play takes a little long to develop, in my opinion. So we're going to go right here instead. I know what you're thinking. Dude, that's the same play. Yeah, kind of is. But instead of stepping to the side and then going forward as he normally would in the halfback tackle play, in that halfback slam play, he's a straight on. That's why I called that one instead.
Quarterback out occasionally. Those big defensive linemen will get worn out chasing them around on the field.
Halfback dives, the call. Let me slide old Sless over. Thank you, big fella. Go. Okay, that wasn't supposed to work out that way, but all right, you do you, guys. Oh, of course, Mr. Brown has injured his elbow on the play. There's the first step. Now the second step's going to be stopping us right here. 2 and 5 on third down.
Keep the ball moving. Just do whatever you have to pick up the yardage you need.
Let's go lead dive. Second step, as I said, will be stopping us right here. Third step will be obviously getting some points on the board. Didn't stop us right here, though, did you, boys? Because you didn't think what I was doing. First and 10.
There's movement up front. Look for the hole and send your man into the secondary.
I hear you, big fella. 313 to 124 is your yardage totals here, boys. I mean, that's a game total. And we just started the second half. You ain't keeping them down now. Brown come back, boys. That's all right. Don't you worry.
Good running game will really open up the pass.
That's what we want to do here to start the second. Of course, we've got a 24-point lead. We want to run the ball and get out of here. Dislocated elbow. Damn, son. Damn. Now let's go ahead and move him out of the depth chart then, because he obviously ain't playing today.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver. Remember the fundamentals, just like you practice. You can't make any mistakes down here. So run the ball and just get it in there.
Brown's out. Boy, that hurt.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Fullback slam, boys. Go. Oh, Slash picking up a couple here and there, baby. 3 for 6 on third down today.
These short yardage conversions really allow you to control the tempo. You need to get this one.
Let's go fullback dive strong. We don't really need to get it. At the very least, we kick a field goal, which we're most likely going to make, which puts us up 30-0. Oh, we can give it to Slash and get it first down and goal at the 1. Tell you what,
and follow your blockers right in.
Give it to Slash again. Once again, I know I keep saying it, but I'm telling you, this is his last game. He's going to retire after this year. So, trying to get him the ball to get him in end zone, or get him in end zone. Get you a touchdown.
Make some room for you. Follow your best blocker right in here for the score.
Second and goal coming up here, boys. Coming up with 6 minutes left here, third quarter. Whoa, he got wrapped up quick. Third and goal.
Okay, try and pass this one in.
Once again. We're going to look at Slash. Although I believe Toledo might be my man on this play, but that's all right. And Slash has himself a touchdown, baby. That's all I'm really worried about. I was getting Slash out there. I understand you want to make it about Dante, and that's cool, but you know, somebody's got to catch the ball, boy. You know? There we go, replay. All right, let's go. Play simple. Play action. Slash runs to the flat. Nothing to it but to do it, right? And there it is. And there it is right there. That's beautiful, guys. That's the catch. That's it. And he just takes it on in. No, I look like it hurt a little bit. Nope, okay. I thought he kicked himself in the area. One-yard TD pass there. Now, it begs the question. Do you warm up the second teamers? It's a Super Bowl. I'm sure nobody's ever put the second teamers out intentionally in the Super Bowl, but 34-0 makes you kind of lean towards something that might be an idea, a thought maybe of, hey, let's do it. 13 play, 65-yard drive, 6:36 off the clock, boys. I mean, one more of those and this one is over. I mean, it's already pretty much over, but one more of those and you can go ahead and start packing your bags and, you know. Let's head on back to Miami. Feely on the tackle. Not only does he kick, he tackles too. 35-yard line's the starting spot. Cover two's the play. Everybody clench up in there real tight, like your butt cheeks. Just clench them up in there. There you go. Get in there. Come on, guys. They were forwarding him around there this time again. He didn't catch it. You ain't going to catch that every time now.
Defense might work.
It might. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm trusting what you're calling, Coach, because it's been working so far, according to that scoreboard. I don't think I'd be running every second down if I'm down 34-0 in the Super Bowl. Thank you. Because that man was coming through untouched, and then all of a sudden he just vanished. So, good call.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Yeah, no, we're going to go cover one. Yeah, we're going to do that. All right, boys. Coming up on 5 minutes left here. 2nd and 20. 34-0 your score. Boys, you got to catch those. Jesus H. Christ, son. 2 for 8 on third down today.
This one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Don't like that at all. 2-man spy. Don't like that at all, dude. Yeah, I'd prefer that. I mean, he backed into him. He literally sacked him with his butt. Watch. Watch this. All right, let's go. Watch him. He sacks him with his butt. Yep, watch. Comes in on the end. It's this guy right here. It's this brother right here. Watch him. He sacks him with his butt. Boop. That's a butt sack. That is totally a butt sack. Who's that? Is that Taylor? Who is that? Yep, that's Taylor. 99. Yep. Taylor just butt sacked him. Oh. Yeah, this game will be remembered for many things. Never thought the butt sack would be one of them.
This is a good special teams play.
I'm with you guys. I'm going to be honest, 100%. I think it's time to put the second teamers in. Just for the fact of that it's 34-0 here. We're going to do 1, maybe 2 more drives with the starters, and then we're going to sit them down, guy. There just ain't no point in them boys being out here. The chance of getting injured, all that other stuff. Ain't no point. Missed again. Picks up a couple.
You might want to drop back a little deeper on this play. Step up in the pocket and let her fly.
I hear you, pocket fly. Martin, looking at you instead, buddy. Nice.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
Bang the ball up in there. 19 to 24, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, who do you give it to here, guys? Who do you give it to? That's the thing. Who do you get to play the game to? Him? Chambers? Maybe somebody on the defensive side of the ball, because they have been great. All right, now we ran this play in practice this week, and it didn't work out very well. So we're going to see how it works out now. Is this the one? Yep. No, we got double tight ends. We're going to move him over anyway just for shits. Now, before it was a single tight end play. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, picked up a couple. Yeah. 5 for 8 on third down today, boys. Not a whole lot to write home about.
You're going to have to throw this one. I know you need to find your go-to receiver here.
Let's go Martin option. We're not going to do a play action here on 3rd and 7. We're going to do Martin option. All right, Mr. Martin, it's you. It's on you. Let it run for a couple of seconds. Just for the shit of it. Go. He didn't get it. All right, boys. You want a kick here? What are we doing? Where are we at? 36, 53?
You better kick it here.
Field goal? Let's do it. But y'all just adding yards now? No good. Just barely missed that one, boys. That's all right. That's all right.
Try this call here.
It's okay, brother. I ain't mad at you. That 54-yard field goal in a 34-0 game. Yeah, I ain't mad at you, bud. You good. Well, 3 of you over there, boys. Somebody's got to intercept that football. 2nd and 10, going 3 wide. Here we're going to go cover 2. Because, let's be honest, what do we have to worry about? Yeah, we'll probably go with the starters through the third quarter and then put the second teamers out in the fourth because, yeah, this is... Four of y'all right there. Nobody can catch that? Come on, boys. 2 for 9 on third down.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Yeah, well, I'm calling a two-man under, so... You say what you want there. 4 passes with 1 player, guys. That's... Out of bounds. That's some Deion Sanders level shit right there. 4 deflections in 1 game. Not only do you have 4 deflections... excuse me. In 1 game, you have 4 deflections in the Super Bowl. It's easy to forget that this is the Super Bowl, looking at the scoreboard, but it is the Super Bowl. So to have 4 deflections, not only in a game, but in the Super Bowl is awesome. Touchback. Should be the final drive for the starters today. Let's be honest.
If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good.
Come on, coach. We don't really need the starters at this point. So, yeah. Celeste, you're the man. Go. Of course, it's 2nd and inches. Let's go counter on this one. Yeah, of course, it's 2nd and inches. Why would it be first down when the ball is clearly all the way past that? But that's okay. Get you over here, big man. Thank you. What the hell happened? Not gonna show me, huh? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I guess he just dropped it. I don't know. He was running along just fine, and then all of a sudden he ain't had the football no more. That's all right. Y'all go ahead and get your touchdown. Just let him have it. Just let him have it, dude. Yeah, shit. Even the play I give you, you can't get. That's how bad your team is right now. I gave you the play, and you still got a holding call. 3 wide coming out here. Let's go cover 1. They didn't like that call, huh? Well, they've been calling it all day, boys. Calling it on your boys, my boys. Hell, they've been calling people in the stands for holding. 2nd and 17 here. They're not calling everybody for holding. So they ain't letting nobody get away with it today. Nah, I don't care who you are. You getting a call. Nope. We're going to bring up 3rd down. They are 2 for 10 today on 3rd down. 2-man under spy is what I'm going to call. Everybody line up once again. As I said, 2 for 10 on 3rd down. Dolphins are 5 of 9. Stat book doesn't lie. I said that a million times. I know people get sick of hearing me say that. Stat book doesn't lie. So, you know. Stat book does not lie. I'm going to go right about here. You got it. There you go, boys. You didn't get shut out. You happy now? We're going to go ahead and 2nd team offense here in a moment. No stat info on the drive? Nothing? Okay. There you go, Mr. Ginn. Good job. All right, boys. Let's go ahead and get the 2nd team offense out here.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
No, the point is to get the 2nd team some time so they can say they played in the Super Bowl and we're going to run the ball as much as we can. We're not going to run another play here in this half. I just want to say, in the 20 seconds we have left, what a dominating performance this has been by the Dolphins to come in here today and have the best team from the other conference down by 31 points with 1 quarter left to go. And I keep saying this, but I'll say it again. In the Super Bowl, in the biggest NFL game of the year, we got the opponent down by 31. 34-3 is your score heading into the fourth. Now, I don't see it changing very much, guys. They might put up, they'll probably end up with 17, 20 points, but
go with the ground attack. You got to take it to them.
I don't see them coming back in this game in any way. But we're going to keep the starting defense out because, well, I'm not an idiot. Second and 10.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Let's go with the slam right here. We'll throw it on third down if we have to. I'm not going to throw it unless I have to. Go. Broke that one out there wide, didn't he? Y'all all pinched the other way, huh? Sometimes it works that way.
Get the offensive line to maintain their blocks.
Let's go. 426 yards to 120. Just dominating, boys. Dominating. Ooh, you got yanked. I come from, we call that you got murked. But, you know.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Yeah, well, 2nd and 5 is not a passing down in my opinion, but, you know. And as I said, we're going to run the ball and run the ball and run the ball some more. Go. That didn't work. Now we're going to throw the ball. Because third and anything more than about 2 or 3 is a passing down in my opinion. 5 for 9 on third down today.
You need a nice pickup here. Make sure he's deep enough before you throw it.
Now we're going Toledo option. So it's going to get my man right here. Although, well, I'll be honest, I want to go Bergam on this play. I really do, guys. I do. Slash, you got to turn it up the field, brother. You've been in the league 12 years, man.
Kick it here.
You know better than that, Slash. I got you the ball because you were able to turn it upfield, and you ran parallel. $53-yarder here, boys. He's already nailed the 53-yarder one time today, and he hits the upright. Are you serious? Are you serious? No, he hit the crossbar. I'm sorry, not the upright. He hit the crossbar. See, his stats are going to look bad at the end of the game. He missed 2 field goals. He missed 2 field goals after already making 2 in a game where his team was up by 30 points. Hey. So in some instances, stat books do lie. But 90% of the time, the stat book will tell you everything you need to know. It's like the box score of a baseball game.
This is a good one to call.
I can take the box score of a baseball game, as I'm sure any baseball fan can, and check it out. Gosh, he's got 3 fourth quarter career comebacks. Oh, God, well, go ahead and get started. So I'd like to see you try there, Mr. Hasselbeck. 2 for 11 on third down today, boys. Let's go 2-man under, just because. Go ahead, man up. Yep. We're going to get that other half back in for the next offensive series as well. Yeah, it's all right, guys. I'm not worried about him getting it. Just keep the clock rolling. That's all I'm worried about at this point. Keep that clock rolling.
For this situation.
Double Z. Double Z, boys. Let's run the double Z. We run that a couple times today. Every time I run that double Z, or double Z, they seem to run a play right up the middle every time.
This play might work.
Sure. Just keep the clock rolling, bro. That's all I'm worried about, man. Just keep us rolling. Nope. 3 for 12.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
I'm not calling that. Cover one. Yeah. All right, boys. Let's get the stop here, huh? Or not. Oh, 10 inches. You knew they were going to get it, dude. Just let them have it. Just keep the clock rolling.
This defense will stop them for sure.
MLB crossfire sounds wonderful, Coach. It's about the 4th time I've seen someone have 3 tackles. So, that should tell you a lot. Yeah, that play didn't work either. Doesn't work for me. So, yeah, don't worry about it. 2nd and 15. It's coming up on 6 minutes left here in the game, guys. Let's go slant crash left. Oh, hoo, 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 hoo. My man was 10 yards away. Come down there, threw the hand out, said, "No, thank you." 3rd down
here.
once again. 1 man, DB strike. Nobody has to get the slot guy. Doesn't matter, because the slot guy couldn't catch it. You know they're going for it, so. Go 2-man under spy here, double up. Or not double up, 2-man. Both teams 1 for 1 on 3rd down today. Or 4th down, I'm sorry. Nope. Now let's go ahead and get that other halfback in here. And that other tight end. No, I know what some of you might be thinking. You might be thinking, well, Toledo is listed as a left tackle. You got him playing at tight end.
And send your guy through it.
Yes, we do. He graded out better at tight end, so, and it wouldn't let me change position in the middle of the year. So, don't worry. Next year, he'll be listed as a tight end. He'll have an appropriate number, 42 if available, which I think it is.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
We're not throwing the ball. Coach, we're going to run the ball. Keep that clock moving. Coming up on 5 minutes left here. I'm going to bring up about 3rd and 3 or 4. I want to say 4. Because, you know, it's the NFL.
You need to keep the ball moving. Just do whatever you have to pick up the yardage you need.
Weak play. Oh, I was wrong. 3rd and 3. Who's my man? Mr. Campbell. Make it happen. Good catch, young man.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
They only got 4 yards on that one, boys, so you know.
Make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
No, we're going to run the halfback dive. We're trying to get out of here, Coach. Excellent tackle by the linebacker to chase him down there. Could have just let him go because it doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a safety? Your safeties are that big? Sweet
Run
God,
it up
man.
the gut and keep that clock moving.
I really thought he was a linebacker. Nice play, son. Nice play. You're in the book now. Can't anybody ever say you didn't play in the Super Bowl because you're in the book now.
Keep it on the ground here.
No, we're
need
not
for a
running the wide
turnover at
receiver
this
screen.
point.
Good Lord. Let's go I form normal. Well, that halfback counter with some motion. Let's go. Hey, picks up what we need. What we need is just a couple. Yep, keep the clock rolling, boys. We're not going to run another play for the 2 minute. And let it roll down in these 10 seconds. I will say what an amazing season it has been for these Dolphins. Amazing season for many players on this team. And that's why we're here. 2 minute warning.
Time to give it to your
I think it's probably okay to say this
Time
one's
to
over.
look for a hole to open up inside.
Yeah, I think it's okay to say this one's over, guys. What's the hole? What's the call? Oh, no call? 6 of 11 on third down today, boys.
Run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Let's go ahead and counter lead him. There's Toledo on the left, 67. And yes, we make sure that, everybody knows he's legal. And that's going to do it, boys. There's your touchdown. 19 yards. Puts us at 40 points. Pending the extra point to make it 41-3. If I paid thousands of dollars to be at this game, I'll tell you what, boys, I'd be asking for my money back. Give me at least a partial refund. 100% in the red zone today for the Dolphins. They came out here and did the things you're supposed to do to win football games. That's it. That's why they're winning by 38 points. We're going to kick them off, and then we'll go ahead and get the second teamer some time. 9-play, 67-yard drive. Mr. Chatham, 51 yards on the ground. You know what? No, we're not going to substitute. Let's let it be. Let's get on out of here.
This defense will stop them for sure.
Yeah, I hear you stopping for sure. Nope. The deflection, though. 54 alone has to have 3 or 4 deflections today. And maybe he's the guy with 4. Who
This
knows?
play might work.
Although, let's be honest, we know. It's that old cornerback that they were talking about before the game. That guy is too old to play cornerback in the league anymore. That guy. That's who it is. Now, do you give him the player of the game? Who do you give it to here? I don't know who to give it to. My gut would say Chambers, but, that's just me. Oh, come on, guys. Are we seriously doing this? Just punt the ball, guys. Thank you.
This is
Thank
a
you,
good
Jesus.
special teams play.
6 times today, Mr. Plackmeyer's been on the field, averaging 44. Got a long of 56. I mean, that's good, boys. Oof. All right, boys, let's just run it out.
And keep that clock moving.
Lead dive. Yeah, let's just run it up. There you go, boys. Let's just run it up, boys. Just let it run down and up and around and over and wherever and however.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
Mr. Toledo, Now, there you go. Culpepper's your guy. Yeah, 2026, 270 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, can't really argue with that, I guess. You can't. I would have given it to Chambers, but once again, what do I know? I'm just a coach. I'm not even a coach. I'm just the guy running the place. I'm not even the coach, obviously. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry you have to be losing, and I'm sorry you have to be getting beat like this.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for him.
I'm sorry, boys, but that's just the way it is. I know y'all going to be mad and wanting to kick my ass, and I can't say that I blame you, guy. Because I'll be honest, I'd be mad wanting to kick my own ass if I was getting beat this bad. That's going to do it, boys. We're not running anymore. Miami Dolphins, Super Bowl champions, boys. 41-3 is your final score. A whooping? Yep. But it wasn't like someone lucked into it, because this is a hell of a team. They deserve everything they get today. There's your Gatorade bath, of course. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm not sorry for Hasselbeck. I'm sorry for everybody else. Hasselbeck can kiss my ass. Hey, guys, we won Super Bowl. You look at those numbers right there. 517 yards to 148. Rushing yards, 246 to 24. Passing yards, 271 to 124. First down, 26 to 6. Someone tells you, hey, man, that's the Super Bowl. You're going to be like, no, man, ain't the Super Bowl. That's the first game of the year, right? That's a preseason game, right? Not being arrogant, but I feel sorry for the Seahawks today. You play all these games, you come out here and go 20% on third down. 24 yards on the ground, 124 through the air. Now, that was honestly a lot of your problems through the air were because of the coverage that the Dolphins were able to put down. I mean, they weren't even in the red zone today, guys. They didn't even cross into the red zone. What a defensive effort by this team. I cannot. I mean, that's 69-yard penalties. With some people would say, well, that has a lot to do with it. Not really. They were just outplayed. And as I said before, it's hard to score when you're not on the field. You were on the field for 14 and a half minutes. Out of 48. Indies. Look at there. Beck, you're in the book, baby. Though you can say, in my rookie year, I played the Super Bowl. Because you did. Culpepper, your player of the game. Well, I would say that, think maybe Chambers, but that's okay. I mean, all these boys did well today. All these boys. Look at that. My thing is, they going to charge him for that for real? Yeah, they did. Booker, I don't know what happened, dude. You was just running and then didn't have the ball. I don't know, Chambers, 7 catches, 134 yards and a touchdown? I don't know, that's... To me, that would be the one. But, you know, it is what it is, boys. It is what it is. I mean, hell, Brown had it, you know, he had to catch. English is hard. Only one drop today. Now, I'd like to have it to be 0, but 1 works too. Mr. Rosenthal, 7 pancakes. I like your style, big man. Leading tackle, Mr. Taylor at 6. He does have the sack that was, you know, achieved by his buttocks. 2 tackles for loss, Mr. Ross, Mr. Allen. Only the 1 sack today, buttock aided. 2 big hits for Mr. Tillman, 1 for Hill. No interceptions today, which amazes me. Considering, right here, let's get here. 7. 9, 11, 12. 12 deflections today. I mean, I love it. I love it. Thomas had how many? 2? That's it? Just the 2 I remember seeing? Hey, you do you, Thomas. You do you. 4 deflections from Mr. Daniels. 3 from Mr. Allen. Look, Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl. Can't believe he's not going to the Pro Bowl. Just unbelievable, guys. It really was. And once again, this goes back to what I was saying here with Mr. Feeney. 2 for 4. Oh, gosh. He only made 50%. Well, the other 2 were 50-plus yard field goals when his team was already up by 30 points. So, yeah. Two kick returns, 28 yards. And 3-punt returns for 8 yards apiece. Boys, we just won the Super Bowl. That's phenomenal. That really is. That's a proud moment. So now let's go check the season stats and see how everybody did this year before concluding this. 4,182 yards, 38 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Damn. What was his completion percentage? 66%. Beck had 69, giggity. Yeah, he gonna want a lot of money. Mr. Brown, 1,800 yards on 422 carries, 17 touchdowns. That means he had almost won a game, even through the playoffs. And remember, he didn't play 3/4 of the Super Bowl because of his injury. He was blessed with 8 touchdowns on the year, averaging 2.4 yards per carry, and I don't care. He can have it all day. Do have the most yardage. Mr. Ginn, of course. Look at Booker, though. He did well. All of these guys did well. 700, 554, even 19 for 314. Considering he was a rookie, wasn't he? Wasn't he a rookie? Nope. This second year. Who was a rookie down here? Somebody was a rookie, I thought. Yeah, halfback there. I thought we had a rookie wide receiver. No? Pro Bowl rookie. I knew we had him, but look at still. 54 receptions, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. Mr. Carey, 74 pancakes. That's a lot, boys. These boys laid it down. Look at those zeros. Look at all those zeros. That's what's awesome. Leading tackle on the year, Mr. Daniels. Cornerback, not happy about that. Mr. Tillman, strong safety, second, not happy about that. Defensive end has tackle for a loss. Okay. Linebacker, right end, linebacker, as it should be. Sack leader on the year is Mr. Roth with 6. Holiday with 5. Porter and Trey with 4. Getting down there. Big hits. Mr. Crowder. That young man, we're going to sign him for a long time as well because, wow, what he did. Wow. Just amazing. Mr. Daniels, 10 interceptions. He's only been in the league 2 years, guys. I think that's why they did a piece on how old our team is because our team is really a lot of guys that are pretty young. Because I say that as we get 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yards, Mr. Allen. 6 years in the league. Remember, he was a guy that was too old to play cornerback anymore. Now, I'm not worried about catches allowed. That's not a stat I worry about too much. Passes defended or deflected is a stat I worry about. Look at that. There's my corners. Well, there's my free safety. Oh, there's my strong safety. So my 4 top pass defenders are my safeties and my corners, as it should be. Oh, look, then you get to the backup corners. You got to get all the way down here before you get to a linebacker deflecting passes. That's good because I don't want my linebackers out there deflecting passes unless you drop back into a man zone right behind the line and just kind of hang out, chilling. A man zone, as I said, a zone. Forced fumbles. Not a whole lot. Didn't recover a lot of fumbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 all year. Look at those deflection numbers, though. We had no blocks this year. No safeties. I love this. We have 5 defensive touchdowns by 2 different people. Mr. Allen and Mr. Daniels. Once again, our cornerbacks. 36-38. And remember, guys, those two misses are 50-plus yard field goals in the Super Bowl when his team was up by 30 points. This guy's not an all-star, amazes me. He really does. Made all his extra points this year and only missed 2 field goals, both of them in the Super Bowl. Average net of 37.4 for Mr. Flynn. That'll keep you around here. 13 of them inside the 20. Long of 51, 3 touchbacks. Son, that's primo. Mr. Ginn, kick returns. Unbelievable. 4 touchdowns, averaging 32 yards. Mr. Booker, though, he didn't do too bad neither. Rookie. Love it. Punt return, Mr. Ginn, averaging 8 yards. I like it. No touchdowns, though, but we'll work on that. Booker, once again, right behind him, 6.5 yards. We got a bunch of guys in this game, but I'll be honest with you, dude. We're just going to sim it. Yeah, doesn't matter. No, we do not want to move forward. We're going to stop right there. We'll bring in the class next time. We'll do everything we need to do next time. Let's take a moment and enjoy this season. We just won the Super Bowl. Won the division title. We won the conference title. We won the Super Bowl title. Numerous Pro Bowl players. Numerous awards. Now we need to start planning on returning. But here's the thing, and I'm going to say this now. It's going to be a hard time to keep this team together. It is. As well as all these guys played this season and in the postseason, it's going to be hard to keep them all on the same team. But we'll see. Hopefully we can. Now, if you made it this far in the video, do a brother a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to. Hit the little notification bell so you can notice when I post, because I'll be honest, there's no real pattern to this. I found that I go through long stretches of posting and then long stretches of not posting. I post when I can. If you've already hit the like button and the subscribe button and all that button, well, thank you. I appreciate it. We hope to continue to produce these videos for you. But that's going to do it for this season. What a great season. I loved every second of it. And we'll be back soon enough to begin the offseason and try to return for another Super Bowl title with our Miami Dolphins.